Come oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come oh, yo, yo. Mayegun the command of the masses. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come oh, yo, yo. Mayegun the political. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come oh, yo, yo. This one not day off in mind. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun the command of the masses.
Good evening to you.
Mayegun awamo.
Good afternoon to you. And good morning to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun Live.
Mayegun diary. Mayegun today o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun diary, na ibi number one.
Share this broadcast. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends. Tell them that Mayegun is here again.
Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Mayegun diary, diary political. Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹ́kọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Meanwhile, how is the sound? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Mayegun diary, na ibi number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mo ti dé o, mo ti dé o.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé.
Thank you. Yeah, good evening to you once again. Good morning to you again. And then good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from at this hour. This is Mayegun Live. The first part of my presentation is going to sound like storytelling, but it is very, very important for what we are going to do here tonight. And that is why I am going to deliver that first part like this until I will enter the second gear, the third one, the fourth one, and as more as the time will permit. I am a Yoruba man, an Ijebu man, a Yoruba blood. And for so long, I have happened to be one of those that they lied to about our purpose in Nigeria. Why and how did we end up in Nigeria, and what we should do as patriotic citizens in order to be part of nation building. Now, when we grew up, we began knowing the truth. Many of us now grew up to realize that there is no one Nigeria. There is no one Nigeria. There are no Nigerians. Okay? There are many Nigerias. Not Nigerians, Nigerias. And the reason for this is because right from the word go, when Nigeria, as they call it today, came into existence, right? There are so many other component parts from all around the space that is now the geographical area called Nigeria. Now, those who were handed Nigeria over to after the colonialism, they, in their own genius, or what do you call it, in their own creative, smart mind, they did not create one Nigeria. Until 1966, when they forced everybody together. And since then, we have been dealing with this mirage of endless bloodbath, poverty, corruption, brutality, nepotism, call it. But that may be too long a story to take you back to. Our reality is put to test again 23 years ago. We were told that even if we are not going to have our regional system where we could handle our own affair without any interference or whatever from any outside, even if they are part of Nigeria. Politicians put themselves together. And in Yoruba land, yeah, and let me tell you this, call it a tribal, call it a ethnic, but you see these two descriptions, right, is what really define the people who make up Nigeria today. We have different ethnic backgrounds. We have different cultural backgrounds. We have a lot of things that if they were not critically outlined in any article of independence for a country like that, there will always be chaos, right? So 23 years ago, a group of young and old Yorubas, they came together. And when they came together, knowing that Yorubas are always going to be tribally, ethnically sentimental to any cause or those who push a cause in the name of Yoruba. And this group of young and old Yorubas who came together in 24 years ago, rather, in 1998, they told the Yorubas that for years, the military have been in power and they have done the fuck all, anything you can think of. And they dragged Yorubas along all the way. So these young Yorubas, they were selling the political agenda of a future Yoruba nation. When I said this young and old Yorubas, that was where Bola Tinubu comes in. Now, Bola Tinubu, with other AD politicians in Yoruba land, they told the Yorubas, after what happened to MKO, Abiola, they said the Yorubas, to continue to be part of Nigeria, Yorubas want a restructured Nigeria. They demanded for two things, a restructured Nigeria and a democracy. They know, according to them, 24 years ago, Afenifere AD in Yoruba land, I wasn't too young. So you know that, right? They sold this idea to our uncles, our aunties, our mummies, our grannies in Yoruba land, Yoruba agenda, they called it. Once they elect their fellow Yorubas who have the agenda of the progress and then, what do you call it, and the development of Yoruba land. So they were just like easy sell for those who witnessed the emergence of a democracy in 1999, the demonstration of grace. We didn't know that all they wanted was just to use Yoruba, the emotion of Yoruba people, and everything that the Yorubas owed so dear. Awolowo's name was so sweet in their mouth Tinubu was one of them. Then Yoruba produced the first 6 governors. Out of the first 6 governors in Yoruba land, yeah, when Obasanjo came for them, yeah, because they have done so terribly bad, they sold free education to Yoruba people, but they never really funded the education per se. People are getting free education under them in dilapidated buildings. Nobody is talking about that because people were so grateful that their children could go to school in the name of free education. Awolowo. Now, they did so terribly bad, destroyed the Yoruba economy, battered the Yoruba people because they got that, they got that leadership by deceit. And I have their names. Some of them are dead. Others are currently using walking stick. Tinubu is one of them. Bisi Akonde is one of them. Oshoba is one of them. Adebayo in Ekiti is dead. I'm sorry, well, that one is still there. Adebayo is still alive. Niyi Adebayo. For 4 years, they looted, they abused, they assaulted the Yoruba people. When they realized that they were about to lose out, Obasanjo's PDP was coming for them. They rushed down to Abuja to go and get Abuja protection from Obasanjo by promising Obasanjo that Yoruba did not vote for. In 1999, they promised to deliver Yoruba land for Obasanjo so that when the northern oligarch who made Obasanjo president, when they said he will never become, he's never going to go on the second term, this Yoruba, first set of Yoruba criminals, that today, as they say, if you live long enough, you are going to see your heroes turn villain, because most of the time, they are actually crook who are milking your emotion for their own benefits. They rushed down to Obasanjo for protection. Obasanjo duped them, told them that, don't worry, we'll deliver our states. Obasanjo should return them after failing their people. Now, the cry of what Obasanjo did to them, that is why they hated him as openly as they have claimed in the past. Tinubu survived. But what they did not tell you is this. Tinubu had always wanted to be in charge of a political party by doing away with the people who brought him into political limelight. The man that couldn't afford a car to take him to his own swearing in. Long story, the same Tinubu that they now said own everywhere, own everyone, made everybody, is a billionaire, is this and that, a complete crook. The first set of people, comrades that he betrayed, were the Yoruba elders. And people said the part of the Bola's betrayal of the Yoruba Afenifere elders, the political abracadabra that he played them, and at the end of the day, what happened after they lost power and the war that Tinubu waged within the AD until he killed them completely. They say part of what happened to them is part of what killed some of those old Afenifere leaders. Those who could rush down to him since he survived Obasanjo's second term and is in charge of Lagos. So you get, he became their breadwinners to this day. And they are calling them Yoruba political leaders. Remember what I said, what I told you? They told Yorubas that to be part of Nigeria, we must push for a restructured Nigeria where Yorubas can handle our own affair, we can handle our own resources, we can take care of our own people, and we don't have to give a damn who becomes the president of where. That was the lie they sold to you. From 1999, your democracy is going to give you electricity. Democracy is going to give your children education. Democracy is going to give your children jobs. It's going to create jobs. Democracy is going to change your lives. Of course, it did change your lives. It made Yorubas poorer. The children that were given birth to 23 years ago, 1999, your father, your parents, they thought and they believed the likes of Tinubu. They believed their lies, that once they give them power, you would have a future. So the first meeting they met, probably that was when they conceived you. If you are 23 years old watching me right now, and you are conceived in Nigeria, you were born in Nigeria, most of you were product of democracy is coming. Democracy is coming. Yoruba land is going to be great. There will be job. Your parents, you know what I mean? Today, many of you are graduates, 23 years old, jobless, untrained. That is the legacy of the man they are telling you. If not for him, Yorubas will be nowhere. Now, wait for it. They told Yorubas. And right over time, listen, for 23 years, Nigeria never gave anything back to Yoruba land or the Yoruba people. And for 23 years, Tifnumbu and gang, you will never read it anywhere. They were fighting for the collective good of Yoruba people 7 years ago. Tifnumbu, let's go back a bit. 11 years ago. 2011 to be precise. That was the moment that Tifnumbu decided to feel like he could become the president of Nigeria. He met with Egbere Jolantan. Egbere Jolantan wanted to contest as the first, substantive president after the death of Yaradua, and Goodluck Egbere Jolantan completing the tenure of Yaradua. Yeah, and just like Obasanjo, the hawks in the north, including Atiku and Co., they were gunning for Goodluck Egbere Jolantan's neck. Tifnumbu is an opposition. It was, in fact, who was he pushing then? Ribadu. Ribadu was the candidate of Tifnumbu. But in that same 2011, Tifnumbu was lifted from Lagos in private, in a presidential jet, to go and meet Goodluck Egbere Jolantan. He met Goodluck Egbere Jolantan inside the Aso Villa. Yeah, when he met with him, it was like Goodluck was begging him. He was ready to give him just anything, all for him to guarantee that the Southwest votes, he would deliver it for PDP. And he, Jonathan, can have something to fall back on if they put surprise on him from the north. That was the first time that was the first time Tifnumbu got closer to the seat of power one-on-one, and he met a vulnerable man, a scared man. And he came back from those who are closer to him, even from the WikiLeaks intel that America have a copy. Tifnumbu told the Americans that when he met with Jonathan, he realized that he is not capable of being a local government chairman, that he could not handle Nigeria. Then he realized at that moment that Nigeria need help. But what he didn't tell all of you then was that when he met with Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, on the eve of election, when he met with Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, he left that same Abuja with over $2 billion. Now, that $2 billion till tomorrow is the reason why some of those he is now relying on from northern Nigeria. They have been waiting for the time of their taking of their own pound of flesh. Now, some of it is Tifnumbu's followers. They are what? Most of them are not Dumbo. Now, because of what they are eating. So after meeting Jonathan and then getting that liver, wow. From that moment, from that day, he started scheming of how he is going to match his own political party, whatever he's going to take. He needed alliances, he needed allies, and whatever he can do politically, he will tell them money is no problem. Don't worry about money. Do you agree that we should come together and do this and that? Because I can tell you something, this guy no get liver. If we shake him, he will give in. So they used Goodluck Egbere Jolantan money to pay American lobbyists too. So when they decided to come together, to him, he needed another weakling, somebody who is dumb, somebody who is pretty much like a waste. And they will polish him, clean him up, put up some propaganda, media propaganda, put up some lobbyists all over the world, republish his image, and then present him as a repentant. Meanwhile, the end goal was this: I am going to be his deputy. I am the one who knows what's going to happen. I am the strategist. So Tifnumbu, after betraying the cause of Yoruba land, for more than 16 years, Tifnumbu now took that Yoruba name among those people he claimed to have made, left the Yoruba people in the poverty and penury they have created. Lack of opportunity that has made so many young people to become beggars, to become vuvuzelas for these corrupt politicians. He took that name and he decided to go and look for Buhari, a jihadist, the man that Tifnumbu once said. That was in 1998. Tifnumbu was then the governor-elect of Lagos State. Governor-elect, which means they have already elected him on the agenda of Yoruba agenda, Afenifere agenda. Remember, Tinubu said he doesn't believe in Nigeria. That one Nigeria is not real, it's fraudulent. He was younger than this then. Oh. This was 24 years ago. Governor-elect, he said, in the same place that he's going to be governor, he said, I don't believe in Nigeria. Because they were all promoting restructuring, lying to Yoruba people. The men they tasted the pudding. The men they tasted the oil money and every other free money they are getting, that they have created Agbero in 23 years. Rather than creating industries, they have created jobs for Agberos to be harassing, assaulting you, demanding money from you, robbing you in broad daylight. That is his legacy. He took Yorubas to go and make deal with Buhari. Somebody that is on record too. There is no divisive individual as Buhari. He's on record. He himself confirmed it. But he had to go and make a deal with the devil so that whenever Buhari call finish, it will be his turn. So this is where I call to question all of you that are swaggering, and then you are poo-pooing and peeing yourself, and you are running a bit of a heart attack right now since this old style comes crashing. Ask yourself, if Tinubu is that a good political planner and thinker, now ask yourself, has he not made the worst political judgment of his life the day he took his own 2 left legs, jump in the private jet he used your money, stolen money to buy? This way they didn't have keke in 1999. They are telling you is the former director in Chevron, former director in this and that. They are all liars. The way they no get keke till tomorrow. That is why Benga Daniel always feel like he's better than him. Benga Daniel, who gave him the car he drove for his own coronation until he got his hand on the checkbook of Lagos State, and suddenly Bola Tinubu is the richest man that is even richer than Osun State. So if your Tinubu is a smart person, ask yourself this: this is not the worst political deal or decision of his life that is made now, that has now made him so desperate to the point that even though this evening he's managed to swallow his saliva, he swallow his word. He's bragging that he made Buhari president. Abi, I'm coming back to that. Listen to this.
Tí o bá sí àwa èmi tí ń dúró wájú yìí tí ń lérí ogun tí ní òkè Buhari nìṣó ká máa bá lọ. Kò lè di president. Ó ṣe kìíní olùlẹ̀, ó ṣe kejì olùlẹ̀, ó ṣe kẹta olùlẹ̀. Ó tiẹ̀ sunkún lórí tẹlifíṣàn pé láyé òun ò tún rán mọ́. Mo dẹ̀ lọ bá ń gàdùn lẹ́wọ̀ àárọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n kọ́ lélẹ̀ àdúró tiẹ̀ wàá dẹ̀ wọlé. Nǹkan kan ní pé o ò ní fọ̀rọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá ṣeré. Ó dẹ̀ gbà. Àtijọ́ tó rẹ̀ ti débẹ̀, mi ò gba mínísítà, mi ò gba contract, mi tọrọ ọbẹ̀, mi tọrọ gàrí, mi tọrọ fúra lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, mi dẹ̀ ìyàwó ń bẹ̀. Ó wá ní lọ́tẹ̀ yìí o, Yorùbá ló kàn. Tá a bá dẹ̀ sa Yorùbá náà, èmi ló kàn. Eléyìí tí mo protect àwọn ọmọ tí mo gbé dání ètò èmi náà fẹ́ ṣe present. But this ain't Charlie Boy, so Mumu don't too much. Charlie Boy, now you Mumu too much. You be Mumu. You think say they wise. You are a Mumu man. You are a Mumu man. And then throw the tear gas if something way bad for this issue. We just pray. They say, oh, Mumu done too much, Mumu done too much. You be Mumu, they call other people Mumu. They never show you say you be Mumu. Nigeria is not for Desani. Nigeria is not for Charlie Boy. Nigeria is not for Goodluck Jonathan. Nigeria is not for...
Nigeria is not for you. Ask Wike. Oshekeni Olule. This Tinubu, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just that the Orishale or the Alale or the head of the young people that Tinubu and co, they have looted their future. I don't know, maybe not their head they fight too. I've been waiting Tinubu smoky. Because the first question I ask myself is this. For 7 years, Buhari wrecked Nigeria. For the first 4 years, Buhari and his gang, they brought recession to Nigeria twice. Tinubu, because they promised him and they gave him bullion van. 2019, Tinubu decided to back Buhari again. Now, that same you, Tinubu, I was talking to somebody today. I said, do you know that bullion van photo? Somebody told me, he said, Mayegun, now the people will deliver the money, now them take the picture. I said, I have seen only one picture of the bullion van, and it is the picture that captured Tinubu's house, the crowds there, and as the bullion vans were entering his house. And I bet that there are thousands of people in that place that night. All of them, people get phone now. They did not take pictures. They did not take anything. Only that picture. Have you noticed? Wait, let me ask. I'm going to read the comment. Have you noticed that bullion van photo, it is only one photo. And it is just taken from the rear. My friend, one of my friends said, now the people will monitor the money, then take helicopter, capture it. I said, okay. I've never been to Bodilon. I don't know if somebody is living in the flat opposite. But have you noticed that? Because maybe not me, because waiting you don't know. Sometimes now you don't know amo. So Buhari failed. They chased the Tinubu out of Nigeria. No, tell me, have you seen any other extra photo of that bullion van? You know, there are thousands of people there, Abi. Have you seen any other photo apart from that one, that drone picture? And it's only one. Even if you have to see two, you will see them, they will join the same picture together, making it look like two. But it's the same photo, not one, as the bullion van was entering his house. Drone shot. So this selfish man, we will work with you, Loriro, to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. Lie. Irokpo. We will work with you, Loriro.
We will work with you, Loriro, to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope, Loriro. We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
So they brought him back to cover a lifeless, breathing mannequin. That's the irony. Lifeless, breathing, and a mannequin. It's ironic, isn't it? Kalu came back because they told him, what do you want? Number one, the way he asked for money. He's telling you that, contract. I did not collect money from him. I did not collect contract. I did not borrow money from Oloshi. Ogbowo, he collected money. Bullion van money. That was what they gave him. Before Diwere ran back from France. They said, what else do you want? I want to control the party because of 2023. You know, it's my turn. Yeah, it's your turn. Ashiwaju, that's true. It's your turn. Thank you so much for supporting us. It's your turn. We'll give you money. Then what do you want? I want you to chase Oyegun. She chase him away. I don't want him. I have another radical way that is lawyer. Oshiomole. That was why they made Oshiomole the chairman of APC. Now Tinubu then take compensate with it. Now he delivered them. After delivering them, he's now expecting that they will just hand over the party to him, and then they will just make him get ready. Everybody will fall in line. Buhari will just say, you know what, people, Ranka Dede, say go be. I've done my part. Oh yeah, I hand you over to Tinubu. He actually thought it was going to be that easy. You can abuse me. No be me. Make or advise Tinubu to go and make the worst deal of his life. You can blame me. Some of you will need therapy in the next coming days. I am here for you. We rise by lifting others. I am here for you. I'll give you the proper therapy. We're going to need the therapy very soon. But I am not the one. You can abuse me. You can blame me. You can wish whatever you want to wish. The truth of the matter is that una go chop your breakfast soon. When you chop them, if they purge you and you run mad like a rabid dog everywhere, just come to Mayegun. I get right to what where I go say to you. Somehow, you go douse the tension. Somehow, you go manage get therapy from me. Chele stupid ni. Abuse me. I wasn't. Tinubu love me Buhari now. Tinubu did not make Buhari. He gambled. The gamble don't bust. Ticket don't cut. And it is not my fault. It is not your fault. Even if you are Lagos Abobaku, Oshogbo Alimajiri, ombudsman slave ni woni, or you are just an obedient fool. It doesn't really matter. Emotion over sense. It won't take you anywhere. Just listen. Maybe somehow you have already enrolled in the therapy session right now. I am giving it to you for free. I'm telling you something that will happen, and you are praying for something else to happen. And I'm telling you right now that hey, for your own sake. Tinubu now came out and he said, Buhari she akoko olule. Buhari yele keji olule. Some people have been asking, what is olule? Olule. Olule is that Buhari attempted to be president of Nigeria. He enter Kana. When you enter Kana, they have to drag you out and say, oh yeah, clean them up small. Is he ready again to go again? Yes, oh yeah, go again. He tried again. Olule. That means he enter Kana again. Then go drag him out. Say, oh yeah, try again. They say when Buhari try again, enter him again. He will buy Kana. All his jihadi family couldn't save him. From Niger, from Chadi, from Maradi, from everywhere they come from today, they couldn't make him president. That is the meaning of Olule. So it was him who now said, Buhari, I said after the third time, the third attempt, that Buhari started crying on TV. Oh, Busekun. All of you will know. He don't beg. He say, na the drug we then give him. The drug they gave to him to pump him up so that he could at least come out and say whatever he said in Abeokuta yesterday. He said, na the drug can't enter wrong side of his brain because he wasn't thinking at all. Meanwhile, it's a lie. You, Tinubu, and he knows. Again.
Tí o bá sí àwa èmi tí ń dúró wájú yìí tí ń lérí ogun tí ní òkè Buhari nìṣó ká máa bá lọ. Kò lè di president.
Now Buhari has heard that. Immediately Buhari heard it. Wala yaso, wala ya kare. There's this song that they always sing. Mata yaso, wala ya kare. Mata yaso, wala ya kare. So what that means is that Wala don't start. They don't tell them, say, people say you don't get the message. 2 days ago, Buhari called all of APC governors, and he said, Zomana, Kei, all of you, I have allowed you to do whatever you like. I didn't question, I didn't do anything. You know that. And this time around, I have chosen my successor. And I want you to go and present that person on Monday. That was when Tinubu now started this cry, because Sanwo-Iku got back to him to say, Ashwaju, sir, money bad news. If we have bad news for you, sir. What is that? What is that? Killing what to saw. They said that the customer have seized my Pampers or something, because there's nothing these bad people cannot do. My enemies, they are coming after me anyway. So, Sanwo, Kiloso, what's the bad news? No. Ashwaju, it's not your Pampers. Don't worry. That's yeah, I can be very petty. Sure. Are you offended? Oh, you didn't join us this afternoon. It would have made you more raging. Yes, I can be that petty. That's how Sanwo-Olu deliver the message. Ashwaju, it's not your Pampers. That one, we have stock that will last us for another 3 years. Don't worry, sir. The bad news is that we came from your senior diaper wearer, your friend. Bill, I said that thing, oh, Bill, I said the ticket don't cut. Oh. What do you mean? He told all of us today he's candidate. And he said we must all deliver the candidate. And the message he gave to us is that in this APC, now the candidate he approved, that is the consensus. And if anybody is not happy with that, including you, sir, Ashwaju, mo sọ fún yín, gbogbo ẹni mo fi ń sọ, ohun tí àwọn leader wa sọ lókè ni pé Sanwo-Olu ni. I want to assure you, this place we are not going to allow anybody to vote for Ambode here. Sanwo-Olu, and that's what our leader Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said. The party, that is the APC. Yes. We have hierarchy and we have leadership. Yes. We have leaders. Yes. And we have been directed by our leaders to go and vote for Sanwo-Olu. Yes. And that's what we are going to do. Yes. This local government, we are not going to allow anybody to vote for Ambode. Yes. Ambode is gone. Ambode is gone. Ambode is gone. And is gone finally. We will allow you to kill both Sanwo-Olu by the party hierarchy. We have been directed, party tiwa, Bodada, Egbe tiwa, ani hierarchy, ani àwọn tó ní àṣẹ, ani àwọn tó dẹ́gbẹ́ ilẹ̀. Ẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ ibi tí ẹgbẹ́ ń lọ tí ò bá ní lọ bẹ̀ kó lọ dẹ́gbẹ́ mi ilẹ̀. He can go and create or register Ambode People's Party. Yes. But our own is APC. Yes. All Progressive Congress. All Congress. Sure, you now know Tinubu's political team. When they tell you that he's a political genius, he brought progressive politics to Yoruba land. The Yoruba people should be grateful that somebody like Tinubu gave you your life. If not for Tinubu and his politics of smartness. Here you get me now. But that's the message Sanwo-Olu delivered. And he was like, then They get me. Songo. Who else was there when they are saying all of these things? And that one, that guy, that eléyìí tó wà ní Ògùn yẹn. Which one? Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀, Sanwó-Olú, what is his name? Sir, I'm talking about eléyìí tó wà l'Ògùn state yẹn, sir. Ó náà wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn tí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò nìyẹn, they are the supporters of Ọ̀ṣínbàjò, sir. Dapo was there too. You mean Dapo was there too? Yes, sir, now. Dapo was there when they told us that the candidates is this and that. Inye Dapo, when are we going to Abeokuta again? We are going to Abeokuta this afternoon, sir. Oh, yeah? Tell the people who are going to change my pampers. Let's go to Abeokuta.
Lọ́dún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n sí tí mo lè ń sìn wọ́n bọ̀. Eléyìí ló jókòó lẹ́yìn mi ìyàpọ̀. Tó bá lè sọ kó lè di ìjáde gómìnà tí ó bá tó.
Oh, God. Most of you see, I told you something, right? If you want to see the Lagos Abobaku, who are really going mad right now, don't just watch on YouTube. You can take a moment, and go on Facebook. Use another device, go on Mayegun's Diary Political on Facebook. Go and read comment. Some of them are saying, how did I end up on this Olori Buruku page? This boy that is disgracing Ashiwa no vexy. Now destiny talks say you go cross my path, and I'm telling you something that is making you run mad right now. Don't worry. I am not the one konse mi mokoba yin. Untra lati reduce akoba te nko kiri ke ma kwa akoba ti yin ba wa money. Se ba yan lakoba yi no le pariwo change Buhari. Se ba yan lakoba alajebara ilebi yi. Ṣebẹ́yìn náà lẹ pariwo next devil. Èyí tó sọ fún wa pé Starboy excuse me, Starboy product ti Tinubu ni. Starboy. Now, dog have started eating dog. So I know, I understand that some of you are not happy. Some of you are not happy, but abi mo ku okin dùn. Get. Ẹ má ṣàmì, inú abímọkú òun dùn. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin wèrè tẹ lọ́wọ́ sí gbogbo bílẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe rí lẹ́ni yìí. Inú yín ò ní dùn. Bínú ẹ ṣe ń bàjẹ́ bó ṣe ń wò mí yẹn tínú ẹ ń bàjẹ́ yẹn. Inú abímọkú òkè ń dùn. Inú ò ní dùn. Ṣàmì, ó gbé tó àdúrà mi kó wá wábì kan gbà lọ́nsìn yín. Kọ́ lọ́ ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́. They made the deal with the devil. And it is not even up to 24 hours. Kolu came out and he said, no, I didn't mean that. I was joking. It was the injection. It was the drug. And maybe he's actually right.
Nígbà tá à ń gbàdúrà ká bọ́ lọ́wọ́ òkú ayé kan, tá a sì ń wò pa ń bọ́ ń bẹ̀ lọ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́ ìwọ Ọlọ́run kí lè ṣe wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà gan. Tó tún wá gbé kọ́ọ̀lù mẹ́rin bọ̀, kọ́ọ̀lù burúkú lélẹ́yìí, abẹ́ ìbí ṣe à ń wò bí kọ́ọ̀lù.
So, my brother, I understand your anger. I mean, isn't it so kind of sad? Abinobi una they jump up in 2015. Buhari is coming to change everything. All of the looters should go away. And right before your very eyes, see, looters, criminals, they are getting pardoned by your by your lifeless Buhari. You know one other thing that is going to be another chapter of your lives in the next couple of days, is that you are all going to now come back and start criticizing Buhari. We no go agree. Nobody, no Tifnumbu, Jagabanditi, no Lagos Abobaku, no Buhari didn't or Buhari did not or Buhari did to anywhere that will be allowed to criticize Buhari, because they go soon start to. They go soon they talk about a betrayal. That is why their former star boy, how time flies. How time fly. Star boy. Let's just ball out of the star boy. They are calling him a betrayer now. Imagine if star boy is their consensus. How these guys go take welcome am? Tifnumbu. Eje mba inu je kinu yin baje ko baje kọjá anything. Inu abimo ku ondun o.
Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe, wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe, tí a rò pé kò ṣeé ṣe, wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe.
I'm home in Lagos to celebrate. I'm home to thank God for all that He has done and that what He will yet do. I'm not here for a campaign. I'm not here for any consultation. I'm just home to celebrate with my brothers and sisters of Lagos State. Consulted with delegates in all 36 states and ended up here in Lagos because I wanted to come home here in Lagos and celebrate with you, visit you, and visit all our brethren. Welcome, His Excellency, my able teacher, a gentleman to the core. But I want to say to you that we have just ahead of us a new Nigeria, and I'm completely certain that God helping us, we will get to that new Nigeria. God does not make a mistake. The reason why God must have given me those experiences, why He has allowed me to serve for 7 years so far, and I will still serve for another year by the grace of God, is because a time will come when our country will need new leadership. That is the reason why God gave me all that experience and all that knowledge. And that time has come. It is time now. The time has come.
Òkè òkè là ń lọ o, òkè òkè là ń lọ o, a ò ní fàsẹ́yìn o. Òkè òkè là ń lọ, olóríire tẹ̀lé mi. Òkè òkè là ń lọ o, òkè là ń lọ o, òkè òkè là ń lọ o, olóríire tẹ̀lé wa. Òkè òkè là ń lọ o, a ò ní pàdánù o. Òkè òkè là ń lọ o. APC.
Ìrọ́ṣà bàyè yìí jẹ́ ṣá.
Guy man, Guy man Oshibajo, the man we can create Tifnumbu's nemesis. So this evening, APC, Egbekegbe Screening Committee. Lagos Abobaku, yeah, come closer a little bit. I don't want to shout telling you, okay? Because the breaking news is going to come tomorrow. And somehow, some of you already, you are looking at everywhere to confirm this, Abi. What happened is that out of the 23 candidates of APC, that they screened, including Tifnumbu, they said they have screened out 13. Now only 10 remain. And guess what? Oyegun, that is about 85 years old. How old is Oyegun again? Abdullahi Adamu, APC chairman. Oyegun, chairman, no screening committee. Abdullahi Adamu, chairman, APC. They said part of the criteria they used in screening out the people they screened out are age. 85 and 75, clearing people because of age. Who knows? Maybe it's a good thing. Age. Number 2, health, which means if you get any kind of a shaking hand, they may disqualify you. If you get some kind of a shaking this thing, 50 million you too. Unemployed. 43% unemployed. Recruit. 50 million youth. What are they going to be eating? Cassava, àgbàdo, corn. They are grown here. It is a case of demand and supply. Recruit. A sign of dementia. Person will not get sense. Will get mental problem. So when they were screening him, they monitor. Now they are now giving hints. They haven't given the names of those they have screened out, or maybe they have given it as you are watching this video. But at this hour, at the time of going to the press, they have not mentioned the names. But they just said, if you hear your name, oh yeah, fall out. The reason why we remove your name is because your age, your health. But you see, Lagos Abobaku, Oshogbo Alimajiri don't get hypertension. Okay? Even though we are waiting for the day they will serve Tinubu, it's breakfast. It's just few days away. Why the rush? They are not going to screen him out. Oh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't even put my money on it. Or maybe if to say you have we have what do you call them? Bookies. Right now, if it was in the UK, the bookies can just put money towards it and say, tomorrow they are going to screen out Tinubu. Even though some of you are going to be like, no, it's impossible. They will let him get to the day of the convention until he finally have to be like, you know what, hands up. They can't just screen him out like that. So you go to the bookies and say, no. By the time they announce the names of those they screened out, I want to say Tinubu name is there, £100 to collect £100,000. For those who they play Tetel, me I just talk, I don't know how they work, but this is something that you can speculate and and win something or lose money, lose £100. Because you see the Tinubu boys, the way some of you will think, man, these Tinubu boys, they hate this Mayego. No. Don't worry yourself. I am their own therapy. Now here that they get healing, small. Because you see, what thing that they read out there, has given many of them depression. This one I'm telling you right now, they are reading it out there that it be like say they don't screen out at Tinubu. How? Who be that person? Oyegun, the man that Tinubu chased away for Oshiomole, only for the Kaba to chase Oshiomole himself away. So is that the person that will now screen out Tinubu? I don't think. I put my money on it to £50, they screen him out. But make I give you small respite, okay? Lagos Abobaku, all of you, Buhari Dins, Buhari Diderins, the Buhari Dinotus, the Buhari Dijatus, the Buhari Shukus, the Ungoziaris, the Unekaris, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, and the ombud slaves, including all of you, their uncles and aunties, Abrodian Buhari idiots, the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, no go get hypertension. They won't screen Tinubu out. But it's just that the signal is very scary. I understand. They will finish him. You know what when you watch Mortal Kombat? Pa. Finish him. Ta. That's the moment Tinubu is. They won't use screening. Screening is like saving him. It's over. I know some of you are even praying that God, Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you know, you are praying in the blood of Jesus. Heavenly Father, remember your son. Remember Ashiwaju. I will never forget the day I had nothing to eat simply because they are not paying me from work. And God, you just sent this Tinubu people to me. They just gave me 500 naira new note. That saved my life. God, I want you to shame the enemy of Tinubu. They don't hate me as they hate that guy, Pastor Ruga. And he is supposed to be one of them. Sure, you know. So don't work yourself up too much. I am their therapy. Some of them, what they wanted to say, what they will say if they are allowed to talk like normal human being, what they want to say to their leaders, but they don't get liver, they don't get vein, they don't get anything. They are a bunch of cowards, okay? They say them to me in order to get better. But somebody said, by this time on Sunday evening, in that Abuja, on social media, offline, they will have to create a special arena for Pastor Ruga and Tinubu boys and girls to tear into themselves. So they have to create it too, because the thing where they cook, it pass Third World War. This one can't be like Ogun the Fijabi. No, tell me one war in Yoruba land that in history